Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before starting, subscribe and like the videos, it really helps a lot. The content from this video are taken from the web novel and manga series of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. Now please enjoy the video. Part 3. Afterwards, when I had finished performing my share of the researching, we parted ways. By the time we came out of the library, it was becoming dark. On the way back to the dorms, I have a leisurely chat with Fitz. He appears to have lots of guard work and miscellaneous duties after all. However, it seems that once every 10 days he has free time. Come to think of it, Rudeus-kun, I saw you at lunchtime today. It was impressive. Though he said lunchtime, I put on a puzzled expression. Now what was I doing at lunchtime? It's actually surprising to see how that Ranoa Shiron has taken to you like a puppy. So by lunchtime, he means the time when I was eating a meal at the impromptu cafe terrace I created outside with Ranoa and was being watched by everyone. You might not already know this, but from the moment he enrolled here, he only ever got into fights and was nothing but a hooligan and problem child. Hearing that he was nothing but a problem child, I smiled wryly. Even if you go and say it like that, that makes it seem like he wasn't a victim of bullying. You know, a person who can easily rip someone's head off might not be so easily bullied after all. After all, Rinoa and Persena were said to be misbehaving too when they were controlling the students before they were made to be docile. Well, it seems that Rinoa and Persena happened to be the school banku. The new student who was raging challenged them to a fight and was defeated. 2 against 1. I won't say it was cowardly. Then Ranoa seems to have been treated as an underling of those two. I haven't seen much of that kind of scene though. Please be careful around Rinoa and Persena, since they may decide to pick a fight with you soon. I get the feeling it'll be fine. I have already shown submission to them. I don't need to show my face anywhere near them. While I don't know where the delinquents gather, I rarely see them in the dining hall. That is, I think that they don't want to meet me again. And why is that? During the time I was a first year, in order to mess with Ariel, they picked a fight, and I ended up defeating them. The two of them against you. Yes, however that is, I think they might still be holding some resentment towards me. Indeed. However, if that's the case, it's definitely decided that Fitz-senpai is strong. Fitz-senpai took out Rinoa and Persena's 2v1 and Ranoa lost to their 2v1. Since I beat Fitz, does that mean I am the strongest? No way, right. There would be an issue of affinity. Good affinity as to whether or not he also could use the voiceless incantation Disturb Magic now that I had used it on him. But it could also be that it was just a surprise attack too. However, if it's Rudeus-kun, I think you'll be alright. Now then, why's that? Because there is no one in this school who can defeat me one-on-one. And even though I may appear this way, I had never lost until you. Although Fitz praises me by saying that, I would rather commend Fitz-senpai's disposition. An undefeated person was defeated for the first time. And to top it off, he doesn't carry a grudge. Are there no feelings of regret? That magic was called Disturb Magic. It was incredible. Teach me it next time. Sure thing. I cheerfully consented. If Fitz masters the Disturb Magic, it may become impossible to defeat him. Even though I think that, I don't have the thought to decline teaching him. But since it's like that, take care of yourself. Because some of those special student types are rather eccentric. The one called Cliff is quick to start a fight, and even silent also caused a number of problems back when they were admitted. Furthermore, I even heard that there was a strange elf adventurer who became a first-year student. She has been attacking boys. Although I am not properly acquainted yet with the first two people mentioned, I am with the third person, though the meaning of attacking is a bit different. I'm the kind of person who will try and walk away if I can, instead of getting into a fight. While I was talking, we came to a fork in the road. If I continue straight ahead, I will be at the women's dormitory. Though it is not completely dark yet, I have never again had the nerve to walk down this road. I have errands from Ariel-sama that still need to be done. Right. Thanks for your hard work today. Let's do it again sometime. I don't have much time tomorrow, but I'll try and drop in at the library anyway. Fitz said that as he started walking towards the woman's dorm. Free to come from and go to that garden of women, I don't really feel jealous. Maybe it's because I still have the memories of Muscle Bomber-san from the other day. Or else, just maybe, is putting my trust in Fitz Senpai who can enter that garden of women the key to the ultimate reason I have entered this school for. As of yet, I still cannot see the intention of Hitogami's advice. Part 4. It has been decided that I will cooperate with Fitz Senpai in the matter of the metastasis research. I think that he has become friendlier toward me, though I feel that it is something a bit more than just friendly. I was glad that I was still able to build good relations with him. He seems to be very mysterious. If I might ask, why does Senpai wear sunglasses? Sunglasses? Ah, you mean these glasses. Fitz Senpai has never taken off those sunglasses. Certainly, never. However, when do they come off? Well, there is a certain reason for it, however I cannot say what it is, I'm sorry. It's fine. There was a certain part of his real face I wanted to see. However, I didn't want there to be any ill feeling of me trying to forcibly see what he had a reason to hide. So, what floor of the dormitory does Senpai live on? I have never seen you there when it's time to eat. Well, for the time being, when it comes to staying at the women's dormitory, I am there only as a guard to Ariel-sama. So, does a problem never happen then? However, I remembered that if permission is received, one can bring a slave into the dormitory. Though not a slave, because of matters of royalty and nobility, there is a little flexibility that can be requested. There is a noble with a maid in the boys' dormitory after all. And naturally, it's because if the maid or servant causes a problem, the responsibility falls to the master. Though Fitz Senpai handles the students, Ariel however has her charisma and the Asura royal family's power. In addition, there is also the matter that Fitz Senpai himself is said to be trusted. It was the girl named Greyrat-san, or was it Big Bang Vader-san, who also acknowledged Fitz Senpai's capability. And, according to Elinalise's gossip, it seems that Fitz Senpai seems to be considerably popular among the girls. The calls Luke gets of Kya, make him seem like a new guy trying to be trendy. When it comes to the master, Fitz's listless face causes my heart to become completely twisted up. Though when I talk to him, I get the feeling that he's not listless at all. However, I know what I want to say to him. Come to think of it, Senpai talks rather normally with me. I've heard you are a really reticent person though. That is, I am really quite shy of people. Comparatively, I felt that he spoke to me as if he was myself. Despite not being connected, could you call it, being on the same wavelength? Anyway, as far as when it comes to common knowledge of the school, it's that Fitz says surprisingly next to nothing. Coupled with the fact he can use voiceless incantation, he was given the name Fitz of that silence. Or that silent magician. Fitz Senpai's family name isn't Reibaku, by any chance is it? Reibaku, I think maybe the second generation North god has a name similar to that maybe. Perhaps it's different. Anyway, I don't carry such a thing as a family name, since I am not a noble. You're kidding. You wouldn't happen to consider cooking as one of your strong points. I am able to cook, but what's that got to do with a family name? My joke wasn't caught. However, was something funny. Fitz Senpai seemed to chuckle. A man of many mysteries, Fitz Senpai. Even why he is cooperative with me is a mystery. But I have no particular plans to expose those mysteries. The person in question is also clearly intending to keep it hidden. And if that's the intention, then there is a reason for it. To help the person hiding it, to expose it forcibly, I would never do such an ungrateful action. Of course, it would be a lie to say I am not interested. However, there is also Hitogami's advice. And moving in accordance to Hitogami's advice, I have met Fitz Senpai. From experience up until now, whenever I do something pertaining to Hitogami's advice, it seems to always affect some greater conclusion to an extent. In other words, as long as I stay close to Fitz Senpai, a clue pertaining to my medical treatment will eventually be within reach. I need not be in a hurry. So I thought. That's it guys, thank you for watching, subscribe if you want more and don't forget to like the videos.